Black-necked. C-R-A-N-E. Black-necked crane. My work has brought me to the far north of India, to the high altitude region of Ladakh. It is a vast cold desert of arid mountains which receives very little rainfall, but there are a few precious green wetland areas which are important for some rare birds and mammals. Ladakh's wetlands have been recently opened to the tourists, and that's creating a lot of problems. My job is to draw up a management plan for the conservation of these high altitude wetlands. Leh is the headquarters of Ladakh, and this is the place where most of the government offices are, so I have to spend some time there. I am organizing a large number of awareness programs in army units in Leh also.
यूनिक वाइल्ड लाइफ हमारे पास है, हमारे पास स्नो लिपर्ड है, ब्लैक नेट क्रेन्स हैं. मैं आपको एग्जांपल दूंगा. रिसेंटली सर लद्दाख की,
Since this is a border area with China, there is a huge presence of army in this region.
they can make a huge difference for this conservation. They are present almost everywhere, and there are large number of places where even we people can't go, and they are present there, and they can act as wildlife wardens there.
I am from a village and I have been brought up in close association with nature. When I spend more than 10 days in a month at Leh, then going to the field gives me a lot of relaxation and relief. My assistant Tashi is a good friend of mine. He acts as a good advisor to me in the field. The area where I am working, nothing is available. You have to take each and everything with you when you are going for a trip. I have a new jeep, and with this I will be able to cover all the wetlands of Ladakh within a short time.
I really enjoy a lot traveling in Ladakh, but sometimes due to rough roads you can get stuck anywhere at any time.
When I first came here, I had few altitude problems. Sometimes in the field you have some headaches also, sometimes fever also, but no, I am acclimatized, it's no problem.
I spend 1/3 of my year in Kurzuk. It is one of the highest permanent settlements of the world at an altitude of 4,600 meters. Kurzuk is the only village around Lake Sumareri, and this is the place where I do most of my field work.
This is a very beautiful landscape, Sumareri Lake, and in fact I call this lake as the lake of changing colors. Sumareri is one of the important wetlands of India.
The wetlands of Ladakh are the only breeding grounds of bow-headed geese outside China. Kiangs are the wild horses found around the wetlands. They are one of the rare species of the world which use these grasslands for grazing. Black-necked cranes are the star species of the wetlands of Ladakh. Their population for India is round about 36, and their population for whole of the world is between 200 to 300. Even though I have seen almost every crane visiting Ladakh, but still whenever I look at the cranes, I become very much excited such a small number of such beautiful birds makes it vital that each and every breeding ground of these birds should be conserved. The way I decided to work here is to involve everyone around the wetlands in the conservation process. My major achievement by working with the local communities is the construction of a big wall. Earlier, a large number of vehicles were coming on in this breeding ground, and there was a lot of scattered camping all along this area. This area was very important for migratory birds, so we talked to the locals, villagers, and to the local conservation committee. But we decided with the locals that let's have a camping site at a proper location, and then we decided that we will block this way and only vehicles will move from that side towards the village, and by this we have protected a huge breeding as well as feeding ground of the birds. We are continuously keeping the data about the arrival and departure of the birds as well as arrival and departure of tourists. Actually, we people are working here for the conservation of these lakes. So we have a little questionnaire also. I will be thankful to you if you will fill it up. We're trying to sensitize the tourists and telling them the importance of the area, the importance of the birds, and we are telling them that little action of theirs can add a lot to the conservation of this area. Not dispose of plastic bottles and all the garbage and all these things, and we need your help. That's all we wanted. There's a large number of nomads living around the wetlands. We are keeping a regular record on the population of nomads so as to assess how much pressure these people and their livestock is putting on very limited grasslands around the wetlands. This is too large area for a single person to look after, and this is the main reason why I spend most of my time developing relationships and discussing strategies for conservation of these areas. I feel that it's very important to work with the religious people here, particularly lamas from the monasteries in this area. They are the most respected persons in a particular area, so that gives them a sort of authority through which they can communicate to the locals and other people. हमारा जो ये unique culture है और unique heritage है, जिसे मैं कहूँगा जैसे black neck crane, bar-headed geese. Yeah, today is really a great day for WWF team here. We have finally achieved what we were dreaming from the past 1 year. We have came up with Sumerari Conservation Trust here at Kuzuk, and the office of this conservation trust will be inside the monastery, and that's a great example of association of conservation and religion. I have developed very good relationship with almost all the villagers. While I am at Kurzuk and I am not at work, I go to the houses of few of my friends, sometimes having a little chat with them and sometimes having tea. Definitely to work in such an area and miles away from your home, your brothers, your mother, your father, sometimes I miss them also. Yeah, definitely I miss them. Kind of assignment which I am having gives me a very few days in a year to visit my family. Life in the field is not as easy as at home. You have no electricity, no running water, no telephones. Sometimes you feel completely cut off from rest of the world. But no, I enjoy working here and really I love to be here. The most happiest day of my life, I'll see breeding grounds of the migratory birds around the wetlands of Ladakh are properly protected, and everybody, be tourists, local communities, educational institutions, army, will show their concern towards conservation of these wetlands. That will be the time I think when I should move out of this area.